we are starting on our first game with Irango.
Yeah,
20
man, here
seconds
comes
to
the
go,
countdown.
guys.
I can feel my heart popping very hard before we get into the first map. Like I mentioned earlier, that this is going to be a pretty big thing to set the good momentum into the long tournament, like 15 maps in 3 days.
And here we go. We have the plane coming in from the bottom left side of the map, going straight to starboard. And we're going to see who is dropping where in this first map. But before we get into it, Cyclops, let's get in our prediction. Just who do you think will take this first chicken dinner and set a good pace for their team? I'll let you go first.
I go first? I think it's going to be Demigod Incognito.
So you're going with the last season winner, Demigod Incognito. So I do believe in the Cambodian team. I'm gonna go with Orange Play. They had a very good team fight last time, and they did very well in the C competition when they got in. And I think they're gonna come back again, very strong with the same players from last time. And I believe they're gonna take this first game.
Yeah, what is your favorite spot, man? In Erangel, where do you like to drop?
See, when I play, I feel like it's a game to have fun, and that's definitely a lot of people's reason that plays this game because it's a lot of fun. And I love dropping in Pochinki because you start off with an action-packed game, and then you keep that pace, and that's an easy chicken. If you can get out of Pochinki alive, you're more likely to win that game for sure.
That's true. But let's take a look at the first circle. It's quite interesting, bro. It's actually swing up to the northwest side with around 70% land and 30% water. So we can expect to see like the early game maneuver from the south. I saw a few squad going down to the southern side of the map. They might have to move fast. And what we have in the monitor right now is Team Vix or Vanix Esports from Myanmar.
Yeah, and with these early games, I think they've had some scrims already. And in the scrim, actually, when I was watching yesterday, a lot of teams were fighting for cities and drop spots, and today it looks like they've got that all figured out already, and people are not dropping in the same spot on the first map or the first rounds. But I think the main point of the first few phases, get geared up, get good positioning. But I saw APG dropping with a very weird strategy earlier just now with the plane coming in. I saw one player dropping in very far from their teammates, so I'm very interested to see if that's going to work out for them. But I haven't seen anyone got knocked yet, so maybe it'll work. Who knows?
How about just drop down at the same place and chasing right from minute number 1, doing some kung fu stuff like old style job. I remember back then when I started playing the PUBG Mobile, there's a lot of Kung Fu Master in the game. It seems like no more these days, but yeah, they are professionals. They are playing to win, and the first map, like I mentioned, is very, very important to set the tone, to set the momentum. We are looking at Team Orange Academy, another strong team from Cambodia. Actually, Orange Esports organization originated in Malaysia, and then they are expanding branch to Cambodia and doing a very good job over there, having a strong PUBG Mobile team. And look at that, look at on the right side, watch and share live PUBG Mobile PMCO. If we reach 1.5k shares between 24 to 26 sep, we're gonna get some. Oh, look at that! That's a cool outfit over there. 2,000 shares, you get some parachutes, and 3,000 shares, you get some custom, good-looking M16A1.
Definitely some in-game drops here coming in on the right side. Share the live wherever you want. You know, like I said, we have 4 platforms you can watch. 4 channels you can watch on. 3 on Facebook. One is the Philippine channel. One is the Facebook official, and the other one, which will be in Cambodian for the Cambodian fans watching. I believe it is. Let me pull that up really quick.
Oh wait, it seems like 2 squad might come across as this one, but I think it's gonna be Yangon Galacticos, Isaac, that the scout. Oh, that is the first shot of the tournament. Belongs to Kingsman PH Sakuragi PH. Myanmar versus Philippines.
Play game KH official if you want to watch in Cambodia, and also if you like YouTube where you want to scroll back, see the last play immediately, you can go watch that on PUBG Mobile Esport as well. Those are all the channels you can watch. And Cyclops actually did some research here. Join Me Black, one of the very competitive team from last season, they actually changed up their roster a little bit this time. They kept the kid. They kept Bong Tom and Jojo Z. I believe he changed his name to Jojo X, but they added a few new members. They got Nidu and Vith Z. We'll see if those guys with fresh
in
eyes
which position are they? Are a charger?
If they'll do better this time with the new players.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen a lot of these new guys played yet, so we'll have to see how they do. And I believe I'm not very sure of their positions as far as what positions they have, but as we watch, we'll figure it out together. Who is the in-game leader? Who is the main attacker? But if I remember, Bong Tom was quite the fragger from last season. He had a lot of kills in his hands. So
yeah, and also the kid, man. You see how sharp he is. Especially ability to. Oh wait, this is gonna be the first fight. It's so close, and with an M4A1, my boy Loki is just run away.
Yeah, this is not. Wait, no. This is not a good fight to take for them. But if they called in reinforcement, maybe this is doable. This is a very common strategy here you're seeing right now, where in this compound it is very hard to fight if you get flanked from 2 sides, one from the top of that mountain, what MJ here is doing, and one going on the side. But it looks like they're going to retreat to the safer place up on the mountain and just going to keep Vanix Esport just on the tip of their eyes. You know, they're just gonna not take the fight early and trying to stay secure here.
I think they know each other quite well. They are both squad, the Margin Esport and Vanik Esport are from Myanmar. They realize that this is some not necessary fight right from the start, but hey, maybe a Sando with no scope with a Scarlet shot a few rounds from the top of the mountain. It seems like Team Margin Esport are quite happy with that positioning on the hilltop. Now it depends on where Vanik Esport gonna go. Just trying to harassing, just maybe kill some armors and stuff. But hey, yeah, long range. I think with a good scope, maybe you can knock somebody down.
Yeah, well, I think these are just trades. If they do get a knock, at least they'll. Back in the days, when you get knocked by someone, you'll see their name. But with this new rule and a new feature in this game, at this level, you only know what team you're fighting when they die. Because in the game, the players don't see their name, the names that they knock. It's just gonna say team. Player number 1, team 15, or player number 1, team 2. So they don't know who they're fighting actually, and until they actually kill someone. So if they knock them, they don't know who they're fighting. So this is a new way of protecting teaming in a competitive level, and I think this is very good. It makes the game a lot more competitive, very fun to watch. Like you don't know who you're fighting.
Wait, but look at this one first. And they sprayed out Kingsman. That's gonna be the first knock of the tournament. Kingsman's PX with Louis. Staying very secure in a compound, but look at that. Team Margin Esports just crossed the bridge. Baby Loki, oh, got sprayed. Is that gonna be the first point though? Baby Loki stays behind the vehicles, and there's a lot of smokes in there. Kingsman PX looking to charge in.
Ooh, this is not good for Margin. Margin is getting tackled, getting sandwiched. Yangon coming in from the backside, and they have on the front is Kingsman, and their sandwich is not good for them. All the smoke's coming out, trying to take cover, but it looks like they're gonna be stuck here as Kingsman now stealing their vehicle and leaving them be here on the side of the mountain. On the side of the cliff, and Margin is in trouble. If this circle moves away from them, they are stuck here. They have to swim or just pray that these guys are going to leave them alone, which I don't believe.
Yeah, that's a lot of smokes over there, and it seems like Kingsman just sending in their assault player. Cool Stone PH is here, trying to find some angle and secure the points. That okay. I think they're going to charge in. They really want these points. They know that they are in a better positions, and Margin Esports are kind of hurt, spending a lot of smokes grenades already, so they have nothing. That's what I'm talking about. Got Coolstone, knocked MJWT down, and Yangon Galacticos also looking at situation from another angle. If they got a chance, they will try to get a kill. 1 kill equal 1 point.
Yeah, it looks like Margin is gonna try stay as hidden as possible. They're gonna wait for this circle to move in first, and they'll decide what to do. But from the looks of it, it doesn't look good. They cannot move at all. They might have to just even stay there and wait for the circle to go. And hopefully these guys are just gonna move in, let them be, and then they can slowly move in. But we'll see the circle here coming in now, number 3. And it's going to be a shooting range circle, and Margin luckily will still be in that circle, but that's a dangerous bridge to be, because that's where all the rotations on the bottom side of the map, Join Me, Black, Demigod, might be taking that route to come in. They're gonna have to be very careful because both of those bridges are already taken and being watched very carefully by Yangon and Kingsman.
Yeah, brother, I am looking at the middle of the circle over there. It seems to be packed very fast, and there are squad and moving in from the southwest as well. I think the southwest border is where body is gonna lay. They definitely clashing each other for sure, and it looks like we got 3 squad who already secured the first point of the tournament. We have Team Yangon Galacticos and Kingsman PH got 1 kill each. The quarter. Oh, somebody get knocked out. It's gonna be Manad Boy get knocked out by the Skynin. Okay, seems to be do you like this compound?
Yeah, this is a good compound for this circle. It's got a great look all over the sides, but people usually will tackle this compound from the bottom side. There's a little hill there, and the TQ here will have to be very careful and keep an eye on that hill.
Oh,
and as we
trust me, just knock out one of the APT player over there, and trust me, get knocked back right away. It's gonna be the fight between APT and the other squad. Look at that, sprayed in. Wix Vanix Esports, it seems like everywhere they go, that's a fight on. Force ran by, it's gonna be 27. Master Web is already down, and Master Web is out by 27. Looking very good.
UTG there on the top of the mountain. They have a very good vision of this fight. APG now claiming 2 members of VIX, and Vanix is only down to 1 member, I believe. Mernet boy, they took that fight very well, but unfortunately UTG on the top side of that mountain has good vision of them and covered APG and give them time to recover the down teammate. And then APG with the good instinct, they got up and ran straight to the fight. They know that they got knocked and took advantage of that very well. Very well played.
But let's take a look at the last player of Vanix Esports right here, crawling up at the border. And somebody get knocked out again. And yep. Take a look on this one. At the circle, actions happens everywhere. Long range.
A very interesting circle. A lot of trouble is going to happen for the guys on the top right side. APG, VIX, Orange. Those guys need to move, get moving, because the circle is not in their favor at all. But on the other side, Orange Academy, though, they have the middle of the circle, the only compound in that circle. So this is looking very good for them. APG needs to really finish off this fight very quick and get a move on.
Alright. Now look at this one, Team Max. Got an eye on the and a team eliminated VIX. Vanix Esports out for the first one. That's not looking good for them. Team Max. Max Crit. Got an eye on Team WC. At the same time, Crazy Troll just knocked somebody out. Max Crit. I think they got a better spot. In your Dream PH get knocked down by my boy Loki Uno play headshot on UTG blanks. And Max is creating a smoke covering up. Well, that's the pros and cons of throwing a smoke over there. I mean, in your Dream PH got knocked down by my boy Loki. That is the second time already. He needs to be careful, and that's a lot of fights going on in this area.
Yeah, this is a very tight hill here. A lot of teams that were on the top side of the map rotated into this hill, and now it's just a fight for positions. A lot of fights happening though, but only one team has left this game so far, and a lot of teams are still in, and there's going to be a very intense fight going on for sure after this circle has ended and the next circle comes up.
Yeah, from the kill feed, I see one demigod player is being knocked out, and then that's it. Plays on to kill Kevin. That's not looking good. Demigod, the last time champion, down 23. But the fight happenings all over. This is in the middle of the circle. APT Esports only have some vehicles in the trees. Well, they're gonna get surrounded by so many squad. Meanwhile, Orange Academy in a safe spot. A great compound they are in there. My boy Loki get knocked down by Join Me Jojo's. Can Join Me finish Loki? Code Crazy Troll knock UTG fourth row. Fourth row is out by Crazy Troll. And then Loki is out as well.
Yep, we're getting a big view here. You can see how all the teams are quite squashed together. We're gonna take a look here at APG Zeros. These guys won a fight already, 4 kills in their hands, and now they're in the circle trying to stay in. That position they're playing is very difficult now, but once the circles switch, it's going to be easier if they are in the circle. And there's a circle. I believe they're just outside. Now they're going to have to decide if they're going to rotate up the hill on the right side, or they have to take that house that Orange is in. But
Yangon Galacticos
a better play
doing
for them
a very
is
good
going
job.
on the right top side.
Yeah, fighting over there. And I think Demigod in a pretty, and the team that get eliminated next is Join Me Black, kind of stuck in the middle of squad. And look at that, APG Esport, as I mentioned just now, they only have vehicles and also trees. They're being spotted, and all they can do is just lie down and hope that nobody's gonna focus on them, and they are trying to shoot as well. Lie down and shoot. That's pretty stable, long range 5x0. Looking, Demigod Incognito finally get eliminated. Still, the fight still on. M4A1 spray inside of the smokes. Tim.
Yeah.
Well,
teams after teams
over there?
trying to rotate in, and they're getting eliminated because there's not enough space for everybody. So as they're driving in, they're getting knocked out of their vehicles, and Team Quarter here trying to do exactly the same, and they're going out. APG receiving all the teams very well. Orange getting a lot of free kills here because they're in that compound. This is very chaotic. There's a lot of things going on, and this is not looking good for Team Quarter either. A lot of smokes going down. Team Kingsman
Let's
rotating
take a look at the charge. KM is charging in. Got through Team APG with a car, and another car coming in trying to hit, but not gonna hit on any. APG Esports. Zero.
That is
a long range shooting in. Orange Academy got a pretty good compound over there. They got the visions all over the place. Uno play. Now it comes down to how many points Orange Academy can get from that beautiful compound.
Yeah, definitely. This is a lot of free kills. They have to take advantage of this. They have to try to get as much kills as they can now that they still have the compound. APG, very smart move. They kept their vehicle safe, and now they used it to rotate into the circle. But there's not a lot of room for them at that edge of the circle there. And on the other hand, Team Max though, no vehicle, and that's going to be a hard rotation. But they are going to clear up on that side of the circle, and they're going to take position in the smoke, try to survive as much as they can.
Nice one.
Orange is not going to let that slip. And now the circle, Orange is at the mercy of the circle at this point. Now they have to rotate. Circle is not in their favor anymore.
Yeah, 23 alive, 8 team left. Team Mewtwo, team still got like 4 members. They're looking pretty healthy. They're in a good spot as well. On the but the question is how team gonna get into the circle, because there's a lot at the border. So they decided to drive in, which is quite risky. That's what I'm talking about. Before the camera cuts out, once they park, they got hit in the head. Oh no, Romeo got out of the vehicle trying to find another angle to save his teammates. So he is not gonna move in any closer because it's too risky. Team Mewtwo is over there as well. Hazy Troll knocked out Team Sonic 007. It seems like Team Tim down to only 3 active members. A lot of smokes being thrown inside of the circle, and Team Mio knocked out Skynin play, and Uno play is also knocked down. Uno play is out.
Yep, this is a very chaotic fight on the top right here, but Yangon Galacticos, they have it easy. Like, they're in the bottom side of the circle. They're just chilling. Yeah, you guys fight. I'm gonna wait here. Once you finish, I'll come in, you know. And now it's a fight between 4 teams. It's Kingsman on the top side there. Then there's Orange play with Pov left, and then we have Orange Academy. They're pretty secure. They don't have to move that much. They can try come up and, you know, gain some kills, but they're pretty safe there under that little ridge. But the main action here is going to be between Tim and Code. Tim needs this position. They need to get in, otherwise they're going to get backdoored by 2 more teams on their backside. That's not looking good. Yangon,
look at this one first. At the huge top, Tim going in and spray it out. That's a lot of smokes. The only thing that between them, I think Mewtwo is trying to go around maybe on the right side, moving in. What's he talking about? Oh, another angle from getting backdoored by Mewtwo. Can he get it all? He already got 2 kills. Nice one by Mewtwo. It seems like Team, they still managed to survive as 4. How did they do that? Kingsman get eliminated next. We are down to top 5. Grenade is coming in. And bullets flies. What's gonna be next?
That was an amazing rotation coming in from Tim, Mewtwo, and taking out 2 members of Code, and now they're finishing off the last few, and now Code is out of the game, and Tim, Mewtwo, Nate, amazing Nate coming in from Mayo, and only 2 members left in Tim.
Oh dear.
Wow. Alright, looks like the circle is going to be in favor of Yangon Galactics. They have the circle and they're being very aggressive about it. They want the other teams to know, hey, this is my circle. I'm going to take all this grid area and they're not going to let anyone in. All this crossfire and amazing tactic, amazing strategy coming in from Yangon Galactic. And they're finishing off kill by kill because they know these guys have to run into the circle to warn them.
Okay, let's take a look on this one first. They are spraying it down. Restrict play area. They're gonna finish the job with a grenade. Wildcard. Orange Academy, no crutch. Versus Wildcard get hit from behind. Yangon Galacticos looking in a very good shape. While no crutch have an eye on all of them. Can they just jump out the bush and finish all the Yangon warriors? Can they? Romeo is there. It's 3 teams with 4-1-1 situation here.
Yep, this is looking very good for Yangon here, and I think this is gonna be Yangon Galactics taking the first game. Are they gonna get this game? Romeo not letting them have it, and now it is Yangon Galactics taking the first chicken dinner. What a game from them! Great rotations. Great strategy. They waited. The circle was with them. They utilized it, and they gained the first chicken dinner, setting a great pace for their team.
Wow, what a play! And how did they survive from that situations, man? It's really a hard one. I mean, next thing you know, there's a lot of people inside of the small area, at least like 2 or 3 squads, more than 10 peeps shooting each other, and you can't even hear anything because that's a gunshots all the time. That's crazy fight right from the start.
So Yangon actually did very well. They decided that they want to play safe. They had the circle. They weren't rushing themselves. They saw that a lot of teams were fighting, so they let that happen. And once that finished, they came in at the right time, right moment. A very good strategy, spreading off, creating multiple crossfire, using that ridge at the end of that last circle to their advantage. And yeah, smart plays and great shooting skills was what they utilized and what was needed in that game to get that first chicken dinner from Yangon Galactics.
I think one good thing of them is the resource management. I mean, when you are get in a deep trouble when you are in the middle of the crossfire and bullets all over, you know, you tend to use more than usual of smoke grenades, and then oh my, yeah, but not for Yangon Galacticos. They still manage to have it when they need it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I believe we have some stats coming up. Maybe hold on, let me check. But yeah, Yangon coming in this season, the Myanmar team already showing that they are competitive. They can take this win. They can take the fight. They can take the pressure. Because last season it was a fight between the Philippines and the Cambodians. But now the Myanmar coming in, they're the newbies, but they're not gonna shy. They're not gonna say, hey, you know, we're newbies. We're not gonna be a threat. But yeah, they're showing their stand for sure. Yangon Galactic taking this first win is showing that the Myanmar scene is also very competitive as well, and these guys have been striving for the next level of competition. This is their chance, and they're really showing it. They're really showing it. So congratulations to Yangon Galactic for winning the first game. And I think we have some stats coming up, or maybe the score. I'm not sure. Let's wait for the.
I think it's gonna be the highlight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But what about the squad? Like, especially for Wix, man. The Vinix, I feels like everywhere they go, they always clash into other squad and just make them always stays in the circle. Got shot by all the terrains from the compound, from up and down. Wix. Oh my. And
I think for them it was just very unlucky rotations that happened, and they move into teams that they weren't expecting to be there, and that's just something they can fix with doing a lot of homework, maybe going back and so the highlight is coming in now, and we're gonna take a look at that.
Alright, and that is the winner for the first map of the PMCO Fall Split 2021 C wildcard. Congratulations to Yangon Galacticos who get the first winner chicken dinner with the total kills of 19 kills. That is total of 19 points plus the ranking points at the 15, so a 34 points in total. What a play, what a performance by Yangon Galacticos with all these kills. It just shows us that they are not playing any passive. They are moving into any sound that they hear and are ready to go for any fight. And yeah, what a play, what a play.
Yep, very smart, very skillful. Yeah, and an amazing first game for them. And that's our chicken dinner winner from the first game.
Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to PUBG Mobile Club Open Fall Split Southeast Asia Wildcard. You're here with me, Cyclops and Mr. Party Pat, and we are in the middle of the day. We are waiting for the next map, which is going to be a second map. Wow. But first, I would like to talk about the first map for a bit. It was impressive, right, Patty Pat?
Yeah, very well done by the Yangon Galactic. Definitely. And here we have the total score after game number 1.
And that's it. That is the score after map number 1 is Yangon Galacticos with 1 winner chicken dinner. The total point of 34. Second place gonna be Tim. Not bad. With the 6 kill point and 12 place point, so at 18 points in total. And at the third place we have Orange Academy with 10 place points and 3 kill points, total of 13 points. You have Kingsman PH with 4 place points, 8 kill points, and 12 total. APG Esports 2 plays, 8 kills, 10 in total. Orange play, 8 place points and 2 kill points, 10 in total. For Code, 6 place points, 1 kill point, and 7 in total. For the quarter, 1 place point and 3 kills, so they have 4 in total. I'm gonna leave the rest to you, Mr. Paripat.
Yes, in the bottom 9 teams, we have Team Max coming in with 2 kills, 1 placement point. Margin Esports, 2 kill point. Join Me Black, WC Sad Boys, and all at 2 points, 1 kill. And Demigod, the last champion from last season, only 1 kill right now. They need to pick up their game if they want to win this again. APH Interpret, UTG International with 1 placement points, and Vanix Esports unfortunately going out in 16. They had a very good fight. They just got very unlucky with that fight, having UNG on the top, covering APG, helping them with their fight. And so this time we'll see if they can do better. They had very good strategy, giving very, very good patterns as well. But up next, we're going to look at the MVP of the first match.
Yeah. Well, next one is going to be the MVP, but I think it's coming in soon. Well, there are so many top contenders to be the MVP for the first map. What do you have in mind? What way?
Definitely someone from Yangon. I believe it is.
Oh,
1 sec. Wow. This guy, if you remembered, he almost got knocked. He almost got knocked by Team Kingsman on the bridge just outside the we call it the camping bridge. It is on the right side of George Paul. He was taking a buggy, and you were saying, "Oh, the first shots of the game's coming out," and it was 1 sec. He got that buggy, he got that good position, and he is rewarded 8 kills, 1 assist.
with most kill and 18 max knockout. Oh, Yangon Galacticos as well. 3,000 in a total damage. Also the most damage by Yangon Galacticos. 23 most grenade by APG Esports. What a performance from Yangon Galacticos, and the APG Esports, the top team from Cambodia, is not doing that bad. Well, let's see if they can bounce back. Hello there.
All right, and this is the match summary of match number 1. We have 1 sec with most kills, of course. 1 sec with most damage. That makes sense. And now we have most grenades.
Everything.
Yeah, and we have most grenades with Skyn in play. Yeah, they're keeping up. And then we have Tim Romeo, who made some really good plays, max distance kill. And I wanted to highlight this though. There was a rotation that came out of Tim. I believe it was Tim, one of the Tim members. Let me look at the names and rosters again. It was Tim Mio2. Made an amazing rotation in that one of the last fight and got a lot of kills from Team Code.
Yeah.
And yeah. I think he's the player to look at in the next few games coming up today. But now we have the match summary of the utilities, Cyclops.
Yeah, it's the 75 total kills and 191 smokes and grenade, 48 total knocks, 1,300 and 32 total headshots, and okay, I think the number might be a little bit wrong. 1,046 vehicle kills. Yeah.
I believe it's the damage dealt.
Oh, okay.
So. That makes sense. Yeah, I think it's 1,000.